Hey there! You're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more of Lost Horizon. In the last episode, we left our hero in difficult circumstances at the bottom of the Hong Kong Bay. Yeah, it's not good. Let's go in and see what we can do to get him out of this unpleasant situation. Yep, it's not good. I told you. We're in a airtight box. Mr. Fenton Paddock, our hero here, is holding his hand over the only hole that will allow in water that could drown him. So he'll either run out of air or drown, depending on how things go. Let's see what we can see about this situation we're in.
I don't think it's a particularly smart idea to stare at the hole right now, but while we're at it, it's about 3 to 4 centimeters in diameter.
I love it. He just gives us some centimeters. That's great.
I'm already pushing as hard as I can.
I'll bet you are. Okay, well, we have a cork in our inventory. Let's see if that will plug up this hole.
The cork's a tad too small to seal the hole airtight.
Oh, that's a problem. What else is there?
They've sealed the cracks in this crate with tar.
Tar. Okay, tar.
A hinge. Looks like the Tongs used an old door as a lid for the chest.
So we need to put the cork on some tar here. If you can't do anything with the item that you're trying to place, no, as you can see on the mouse cursor, the left mouse button will not highlight. That means you can't really do anything with it. So... Oh, what have we here?
The tar's hardened. I can't get it off like that.
Okay.
There's a big lump of tar here.
So we need to use the lighter on the tar to... Here we go. Ah, absolute genius. Now we have some softened...
The tar's softened.
Softened tar. Let's put the cork in the tar.
I'll put down the lighter for a moment.
Don't put down the lighter for a moment. Don't do it. I can't stand the dark. Turn it back up. Phew.
It worked. The gooey tar is now sticking to the cork.
Whew, that was close. Almost had a panic attack there. Tarred cork. Okie dokie. Turn it back on. Okay.
The tarred cork sealed the hole. I can take my hand away now.
And that, dear viewer, is why I don't play horror games. I have people will come along to the channel occasionally and recommend games that I play, and most of the time they're inappropriate games that I don't want to play, and a lot of them are horror games or games that are just way too violent. And that actually makes it difficult for... And I should actually concentrate on getting him out of here. We have some coins here, which I think we can use to open this hinge. Let's try those. But that makes
should work.
That makes it difficult to find games to play, because I'm always looking for games that are pretty much as family friendly as we can get them, that have a strong story and that are not frightening, you know. So basically, the Tex Murphy game that we just played was actually about the edge of as far as I'm going to go as far as scary is concerned. Let's see here. We now have a hinge. Can we just push this door lid up though?
They've sealed the cracks in this crate with tar.
No, I want to push it. Push it.
If only it were that easy. The lid's nailed shut.
Oh, man. Those triad people. The next time I see those guys, I'm going to punch them right in the noggin. Here's a little hinge. Let's see if we can use that to pry open the door.
If I manage to put the hinge between the lid and the crate, I might be able to pry it open. Let's try.
Ah! Freedom! Wow. He is very calm, because I would have been flipping out.
Good. They didn't stay to watch the show. Usually a time like this is a time for cautious celebration, followed by raucous celebration. Unfortunately, wandering back into Triad territory for a drink with Shen is most likely inadvisable. Plus, I'm soaked. Home time, I think.
Home time. Enter shadowy stranger.
Are you Tong? Moon Tong?
How dare you, stranger?
What do you want?
Can we go somewhere and talk undisturbed, Mr. Tong? Somewhere less lively.
We have nothing to fear here. This is our district. If you have something to say, say it. If not, get out of here.
Very well. I need some men to do a job for me, discreetly and efficiently. I was told you would be able to help me.
Interesting. We shall see whether I can or cannot once you've told me what this is about.
My clients are looking for a man who is supposed to be living here in Hong Kong. He's in possession of something that my clients desire for themselves.
And who are your clients?
That is not important. Find the person and retrieve the item. That's the job.
Well, many people live in Hong Kong, and I'm sure a lot of them are in possession of things that other people want.
If you accept this job, you will of course receive more detailed information.
This sort of work doesn't come cheap. You understand?
Money is no issue. My clients have the necessary means. All that matters is that the job is completed to our satisfaction.
Then I'd say it's a deal.
Chapter 1, A Missing Friend. All right. Here we are at the Hong Kong Aviation Service Incorporated. And in front of us we have a gorgeous airplane.
That's a 1928 Ford Trimotor. More importantly, it's my 1928 Ford Trimotor. They only build 199, and mine's the best of the bunch. State of the art. 10 years ago.
And is there anything else to look at here besides Gus? Nope. So let's look at Gus.
Gus, my mechanic. He keeps things from falling apart. He's also my only employee.
Why, hello, Gus.
Hello, Gus. I'm back.
Just look at you. Did you forget your umbrella?
Well, we could lie. We could avoid, or we could just tell the truth. Let's just tell him we were swimming, because we were.
Nope, I was out swimming. On that topic, a nice bath wouldn't hurt you either.
Women like the smell of hard, honest work.
We do? Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know. Let's see if Gus actually really does work hard.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a man work harder or more selflessly.
Hey, I'm the best of the best.
Oh, save it. You just make sure the engine starts running again.
No problem, boss. By the way, there's an officer waiting for you in the office.
An officer? Did he say what he wanted?
No, but he said he wanted to wait and speak to you in person.
That doesn't sound good. It's just not my day today.
Fancy car.
Ah, Paddock. You're finally here.
Huxley.
This is a pretty miserable place to live, Paddock. Shouldn't war heroes be spending their retirement in more comfortable surroundings? Oh, I forgot. You were dishonorably discharged.
Thanks for the reminder. What are you doing here?
The governor ordered me to find you. Wasn't so easy, since I hadn't the slightest idea how deep in the gutter I'd have to dig. You certainly smell like you belong here.
Well, you of all people should know your way around the gutter, Huxley.
Watch your mouth, Paddock. There may come a time when the governor won't be there to protect you, and I'll be able to drag you to the penitentiary where you belong.
Oh, spare me. I'm a civilian now. Deal with it. I was court-martialed and have received my deserved punishment. So leave Lord Weston out of this.
You are responsible for the most severe riots in the history of this colony. The Empire conceded a lot in order to regain control. In disobeying your orders, you caused damage that we still feel the consequences of today. The Chaiwang Penitentiary would be a more appropriate punishment, if you ask me.
Just let me know when you're done complaining so I can tune back in.
Lord Weston wishes to speak to you immediately. Make sure you get rid of that awful stench. I'll wait in the car.
What would the governor want? If he sent none other than his adjutant to look for me, it must be important. Better not keep him waiting. Lord Weston's always been good to me. I owe him a lot.
Fenton, I'm glad to see you. I hope you'll forgive the short notice.
Lord Weston, please, I'm honoured. You have, however, piqued my interest. What's so urgent? Need a first-class flight to London?
I'm afraid not, Fenton. I am in a somewhat awkward situation, and I think you might be able to help me. You are, in fact, my only hope.
Sounds dramatic. Tell me more.
The situation is as follows. As you know, the Chinese have been threatening to annex Tibet for years.
I'm broadly familiar, yes.
Well, the Empire's official position is not to get involved should a conflict arise.
And what exactly is the Empire's unofficial position, Governor?
Come, Fenton. One should be prepared for all eventualities.
I see. Military intervention?
No, certainly not. We simply wish to be prepared in the unlikely event that a military conflict arise, and that is why we need to know the lay of the land. No maps of Tibet are currently available. It is, officially, completely uncharted.
And what does all this have to do with me? I'm not much of a cartographer. You have enough of your own.
Quite right, Fenton. We have, in fact, already sent out an expedition. Entirely off the record, you understand? The Chinese must be kept in the dark. The last thing we need right now are diplomatic complications. The problem is, the expedition disappeared without a trace a few days ago. We haven't the slightest idea what their status might be.
You sent a rescue party?
2. Both returned, empty-handed. No trace of them, not a clue.
So now what?
I can no longer rely on military options. Eventually, the Chinese will get wind of the situation. The matter must be handled with discretion. Fenton, I want you to find our men.
Well, I'm certainly flattered. But what makes you think I'd do the job any better? You said yourself you've got no maps. And I'm far from a local expert.
Come, Fenton, you had quite the reputation. You've completed, successfully, numerous missions of this nature. I, for one, have the greatest confidence in you.
Honoured, I'm sure, Lord Weston. But like you said, I had a reputation. I don't regret my time with the forces. But those days are over now. When they needed a scapegoat for the winter riots, I stood my ground, dishonorably discharged. So tell me, why should I lift so much as a finger for the Empire now?
I realize that, Fenton, and I predicted this response. But you should know, this is about the people, not just the army.
With all due respect, sir, appealing to my sense of compassion won't work.
Oh, stop being so hard on me. You'll get all the financial support you need, and perhaps I can assist you in settling your little difficulties with the local competition.
Tempting, but no thanks, Governor. Any other matter, I'd be happy to help. But there's a file in my life labeled Army, and it's closed.
But what if the situation weren't so cut and dried?
Enlighten me.
Richard, Fenton. Richard was the expedition leader.
Richard? You wait till now to tell me that?
Fenton, I am the governor, and Richard is an officer. That he is my son shouldn't affect the performance of my duties.
That may well be, but it can damn well affect mine. You know how close Richard and I were at the academy. I have a right to know what's going on, don't you agree?
You are right. I know how much Richard means to you. How couldn't I? After everything you've been through.
Good. So tell me what I need to know. I'm leaving now.
You'll find all the information I've been able to collect in this dossier. Thank you, Fenton. I will never forget what you've done for me.
Thank me when I found him. Taxi!
I just noticed there's a little red thing in the tree there. That wasn't there before.
Richard, what have you gotten yourself into? I've known you for most of my life, and I've never seen the old man so worried about you. I can understand why as well. No contact for over 10 days. Disappeared without a trace 400 miles east of Lhasa, in a completely unexplored region the size of England. What the hell happened? Avalanche? Snowstorm? That part of Tibet may as well be the end of the world. I need to stay focused. Stay rational, no matter how hard it is. Can't let my feelings get the better of me. First off, I need some local maps. Unfortunately, the region's never been officially charted. I need Gus to start working double time on the plane so I can get going. Maybe he can find me some maps as well. Might be he knows some pilots who have been out that far.
And here we are, back in Gus's wonderful company. Let's see if he can help us.
Gus, my mechanic. He keeps things from falling apart. He's also my only employee. Hey, Gus. Listen, we're going to have to cancel all upcoming jobs.
What's wrong, boss? Are you in some kind of trouble?
You could say so. I'm going to Tibet.
Tibet? What do you want to do in Tibet?
Don't take this personally, but I can't talk about it. Actually, you're not even supposed to know I'm flying.
Aha, well, if it's none of my business in the first place, I'll just carry on slaving away like nothing happened.
I told you, it's nothing personal.
It's nothing personal, but we still need your help.
I need some maps of Tibet. Maybe you can help me. I realize it's pretty much unexplored, but there must be something out there I can use. Do you know anyone who knows his way around the country?
Most pilots around here head south. You could try old Wang.
Hey, yeah, he mentioned it once or twice.
Once or twice. He never stops talking about his time over there. And he reckons he's mapped a great chunk of the place.
Can't you think of anyone else?
Oh, yeah, of course. I know hundreds of people with maps of Tibet just lying around at home. What's the matter with you? Still having a hissy fit over that fight you two had? I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't have a clue what went down with you two, or why Yen quit working here all of a sudden. Nobody tells me anything. But if your quest is so important, I suppose you'll just have to talk to him.
Okay. I guess I don't have much choice.
Exactly. So, you two haven't seen each other since then?
No.
And his little niece, what's her name again?
Kim.
Oh, yes, Kim. So, you aren't in touch with her either?
No. Why, should I be?
I just had an inkling. You spent all that time over there when you were younger. You're practically part of the family. And, well, are you saying she wasn't your type?
Nonsense. No idea what she's been up to. You know anything new?
Well, I did run into Wang at the club. Talked about the old days a bit. I think he misses flying, but he'd never admit it. He's retired now.
He still lives in that old house on Victoria Road.
He moved. Don't ask me where to. He never said, and I never asked.
Great. And how am I supposed to find him?
Maybe Shen in the bar can help you out. He makes it his business to know about the punters.
Good idea. I'll drop by to see him.
All right, let's have him get that plane ready for takeoff because we're heading to Tibet.
How's the engine coming along?
I'm almost finished, but there's 4 screws left over, which is a bit strange. But I'll find somewhere to put them.
I hope you're joking. When you're finished, bring my equipment on board and get that bird ready to fly. I want to leave for Tibet tonight.
Aye, sir.
Okay, that was totally not funny. 4 missing screws. Like, you tape them to the dashboard and hope you find a place for them later.
That's all for now, Gus. See you later.
See you later, boss.
Okay. Let's see what there is to see in this scene, if anything. Plane, Gus, and... Oh, what is this here?
Gus uses the bellows to clean the dust out of the engine. Or so he claims. Maybe I should ask Gus if he needs them first. Gus, listen.
Yes?
Do you think you could spare your bellows for a while?
Why do you ask? What do you need them for?
Well, I can't really say at the moment.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, go ahead. It's your stuff anyway. I finished cleaning the engine.
Well then.
I love it. I can't really say it at the moment because this is an adventure game and we have absolutely no idea why we pick up everything that isn't nailed down, basically.
Gus's bellows. He says he uses them to get the dust out of the plane's engine. But I can't say I've ever noticed a difference.
Okay. We can now head yonder and do some digging in the office. Okay. There's a lot to look at here, I think. Yep. Okay, we'll start from left to right. Ooh, a radio. Let's see if we can turn it on.
I've had this old thing for years. It's been halfway round the world with me. I've heard that somewhere before. Doesn't sound so bad.
It's the same song that was playing in Shen's place. Okay, safe?
The safe was already here when I moved in. I just use it for old documents and what have you. Freight documents and other old files. Not much use.
Okay.
A photo of my mum. She died last year. She looks happy. But since Dad died, she was never quite the same. I suppose that's why she wasn't so keen on my career path. Oh well, it's in the past now. Without Mum on the scene, I've got nothing tying me to England anymore. Which is probably why I'm still wasting my life here smuggling and boozing. Not in that order.
Smuggling and boozing, not in that order.
A photo of the delectable Nancy Carroll. What can I say? I saw her in the cinema once, and I've been a fan ever since. A genuine talent. The fact that it's hanging in my bunk is a mere coincidence.
Yeah, brother. Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of your bunk.
My hammock. If it could talk, it'd have tons of stories to tell. Mostly about how I come home drunk, go to sleep, and wake up on the floor.
Sounds lovely.
I need to rescue my best friend from unknown dangers in uncharted Tibet. A nap would be nice, but somewhat irresponsible.
All right. I was just thinking you're going to have a long flight. You might need to take a couple of Z's. Ooh, a measuring tape.
Inches on one side, centimeters on the other. A real all-rounder.
That line's a bit lame, whoever wrote it, I'm just saying.
Who knows what that might come in handy for? Something, I'm sure.
Ooh, an alarm clock. Okay.
I can't remember the last time I set it. I wonder if it even works. I rarely use it anyway.
And that adds an alarm clock to our inventory.
My only photo of my old man. He died in Flanders during the Great War in 1917.
Oh, that's sweet. His old man.
Richard, me, and the rest of our graduation class from Sandhurst. That was in 1927. We were deployed to Hong Kong after military academy. Seems like it was only yesterday. Kind of wish it was.
Let's see if there's anything in the lockers.
All crap.
Okay.
Lucky everything in there's useless, because the doors are rusted shut.
There's a rope here, which I'm dying to take, because it's a rope, and this is an adventure game. You always need a rope. Can you look at any of these things? Nope. Okay, that leaves the bathroom.
My bathroom. Okay, I admit, it's not exactly a room.
Yeah, this place is kind of a dump. Oh my gosh. Oh, he just... I heard the zipper go down and everything. How much did you drink? Goodness, boy. He zips his pants back. Flush the toilet. Good job. Don't you dare walk out of there without washing your hands.
Wait.
You pig. That's better. So what I want to know to the developers is who's the person who had to take the recording equipment into the bathroom to record his potty break? Because that sounded very realistic. Wow, that's funny. I love that. That's a very nice little touch. Okay, so we have looked at everything there is to look at here. Let's head out to the tarmac. And first thing we need to do is head to the city and ask Shen. Ah, here's our traveling map. So we are currently here at the airport. There is the governor's palace, the harbor, and the nightclub. If you have ever been to Hong Kong or currently are in Hong Kong, I would love to know how accurate this map is. Stonecutters Island, Sing-Yu Island. Yeah, by the way, if you're hoping for me to be able to pronounce these names correctly, you better keep hoping. Let's head to the nightclub.
I have to be careful. I'd like to avoid meeting the triads again. I better make sure the coast is clear.
Oh, triads! The coast is distinctly not clear. Uh-oh. Haven't you guys got anything else better to do besides hang around in the rain in front of a bar? At least go inside and get warm.
Mun Tong. Best stay away.
Yeah, I think so, because he'd be pretty irritated to find out that his little coffin did no good.
Tong's men. I should have figured they'd still be hanging around this place. I'm a very civilized guy. They aren't. Talking things over really isn't an option.
I know. I'd love to just be like, why, hello, boys, and then round kick them and roundhouse kick and then create a bunch of mayhem and then go run screaming through the streets. But we're too civilized for that.
There's a difference between being daring and being stupid. I may have a reputation for both, but I've no intention of living up to either by ploughing straight through Tong's men. I need another way in.
Okie dokie then, let's find another way in.
Okay, Tong and his men are hanging around outside the club, so there's at least a slim chance there's no one inside. Good enough for me. I'd better ask Shen for Yen Wang's address.
Okay, but before we do, let's look at all this stuff here.
Dirty flies. They must like this dry patch under the roof.
Oh my gosh!
What was that?
Hide! Quick, hide!
Just a mangy cat.
That was close. I shouldn't make so much noise.
He's not mangy. He's a cutie pie. Hello, little baby. Okay, so we're not getting anywhere with that, so we better hightail it inside. Hello, Shen.
That's Shen. He and I have had a nice customer-bartender relationship for years. By which I mean, he gets me drunk.
Good old Shen.
Hello, Shen.
I thought they already caught you.
They did. Can you believe it? They actually tried to drown me in the harbour. I thought that was just something they said to scare people.
Why am I not surprised?
I know. And, nevertheless, your best customer stands before you in the finest physical condition.
You're really asking for it, aren't you? They're still keeping an eye on the front door.
I've noticed. But I need your help, Shen.
Tell me, what's going on?
What's going on is that we're looking for Yin Wang, and we think you, or Wang I should say, and you may be the guy who knows where he is.
Do you happen to remember my old friend Wang, who used to work for me?
Yan Huang? Of course I remember him.
Word has it he moved. Do you know where he lives now?
No idea. Sorry.
Damn it. Everybody knows Wang. Nobody knows where he lives.
Wait, if you're lucky, Nian Su might be able to help. He's not the youngest or the most switched on anymore, but they say he knows half of Hong Kong.
And where can I find this Niansu?
Sitting at the table over there, he's on the rice wine.
Oh, that's handy. Thanks.
Thanks for not snitching on me to Muntong.
Like I said, I'd hate to lose my best customer.
Shen, if I didn't know better, I'd think you cared.
See you later, Shen.
Yes, good luck.
All right. And here is Nianzu, and we will ask him about Yin Wang. I always want to say Wang. Wang in the next episode. And take you back to the main screen, where I will say, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved what you saw and you're really enjoying Lost Horizon, then join the party and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this neat adventure game in the comments below. And I'm really liking it so far. I think it's got a nice story. I love the graphics and the music, and I'll be anxious to see what other locales look like, some of the other places that we're going to visit. So, as always, and as I said before, thanks so much for watching. Get every new Jessa Channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads. And thanks for watching.